Okay, let's dive into something that's probably hiding in your kitchen cabinet right now, dark chocolate. But this isn't just about curbing a sugar craving. We're actually going to uncover some incredible science that suggests it might be one of the most powerful tools for your health. So let's get right into it. I mean, think about that question for a second. What if that little treat you have could actually repair your body from the inside out? It sounds a little crazy, right? For most of us, chocolate is a guilty pleasure. But what if I told you that a specific type of chocolate could literally help your body rebuild and fix itself? And there it is. That's the secret. Because, look, the amazing health benefits we're talking about, they're not coming from the average candy bar you grab at the checkout line. No way. The real magic is in choosing the right kind of chocolate. So, what makes this chocolate so special? Well, it all comes down to one single number you've probably seen on the wrapper, but maybe never thought much about: the cocoa percentage. Trust me, that number is absolutely everything. And you can see the difference right here, clear as day. On one side, you've got high cocoa dark chocolate, just packed with these amazing things called flavanols, and crucially, low in sugar. Then on the other side, you've got your standard candy bar, mostly sugar with almost none of those good compounds. One is a legit health tool, the other is, well, it's just candy. So what's the magic number we're looking for? All the research points to this: 70%. For dark chocolate to even start delivering on these health promises, it needs to have at least 70% cocoa. Think of that as your ticket in. Anything less, and you're really missing out on the benefits. So why is that percentage so critical? It's simple, really. The higher the cocoa content, the more flavanols you get. And these flavanols, they're the tiny powerhouses, the little heroes that do all the heavy lifting for your body. They're responsible for the incredible effects we're about to talk about. All right, so we know what makes this chocolate work. But now for the really fascinating part: how it works inside your body. I want you to imagine you have a tiny emergency response team inside you, on call 24/7. They're called circulating progenitor cells, or CPCs for short, and you can just think of them as your body's internal repair crew. Seriously. They're a type of stem cell flowing through your blood, just waiting to be called into action to patch up damaged blood vessels and help your tissues regenerate. And here's how you put them to work. It's a really simple three-step process. First, you eat that high cocoa dark chocolate. Second, those flavanols we talked about get to work improving your blood flow. And third, this is the amazing part, that improved circulation sends a signal to your body to release more of those CPCs, your repair crew, out into your bloodstream. And listen, this isn't just some wild theory. This is backed by solid science. Studies have shown that a regular, small intake of high cocoa dark chocolate can actually significantly increase the number of these vital repair cells in your body. It's just an incredible response to something so simple and delicious. Okay, so this all sounds fantastic, right? But the big question is, how much should you actually be eating? Well, that brings us to the perfect daily dose, your delicious little prescription for wellness. And this isn't guesswork. The research gives us a really clear, precise range to aim for, so we can get all these benefits without, going overboard on calories. So let's look at the actual numbers. The recommended starting dose is about 20 grams a day. That's roughly 0.7 ounces. It's a really safe and effective amount to start with, and it gives you enough flavanols to start making a real difference. Now, on the higher end, you can go up to about 60 grams, which is around 2 ounces. That's generally considered the upper limit to get the maximum benefits without adding a bunch of extra calories. So for most people, the sweet spot is going to be somewhere in that 20 to 60 gram range each day. So what does that actually look like? Well, 20 grams is about 2 of those large squares from a typical chocolate bar. Go up to 60 grams, and you're looking at around 6 squares. It's pretty cool because this makes it super easy to portion out your daily dose without ever having to pull out a scale. What's so amazing about this is that this one simple habit creates this whole cascade of positive effects throughout your body. So let's just zoom out for a second and look at the big picture, what this means for your total well-being. So, by boosting your body's repair crew and improving blood flow, you're getting so much more than just one benefit. You're enhancing how your body repairs itself, you're helping to reduce inflammation, and you're giving a huge boost to your cardiovascular health. That can lead to better cholesterol and blood pressure, and all of that adds up to you feeling more resilient and having more energy. It's a truly holistic boost. And one last really important tip: quality is everything. To really get all these amazing benefits, you have to choose high-quality, minimally processed dark chocolate. A good rule of thumb, the shorter the ingredient list, the better. You want to see cocoa up front, not a long list of weird additives. So there you have it. We've completely flipped the idea of a guilty pleasure on its head. We've uncovered the powerful science hiding inside a simple square of dark chocolate. And it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? If a simple treat can be this powerful, what other health secrets are just hiding in plain sight in the foods we eat every day?